This is the NBA Finals, Game 2. The Thunder, fighting for their first win of the series, will try to even the score at 1-1 as they go up against the Indiana Pacers. This is the NBA playoffs, and it's up next.
We are on the biggest stage in professional basketball, the NBA Finals. We're set for Game 2 on 2K Sports. Tonight could give us a picture of where this series is headed. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. A look at Indiana's starting group. Nembhard and Mathurin, they're the wings. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Halliburton in at the 1 spot. And for Oklahoma City, some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4. Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3 slot. Taking a look at Indiana, in Game 1, they wrestled away home court advantage. They get greedy tonight.
Well, another win will put them in complete control. The coaching staff admonishing them not to be satisfied with the split. This is where champions go for it all.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Offensive rebound. Launches it. Here's Dort. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Mathurin against Williams. Snatched up. Second chance shot. Nembhard outside. Three-pointer. Indiana again missing.
Tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Holmgren from deep. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Mark Dagnall and I were able to chat. I asked Coach what his plan was for trying to slow down Pascal Siakam, and he said to make him into a jump shooter. He does the most damage around the rim, so we want to force him out on the perimeter whenever possible. It's not an easy task by any means. We'll see if they're able to do this. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Dort outside. Pass to Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. Williams up top. He's guarded by Nembhard. Williams misses.
Just 1 for 5. Not the start they were looking for. Obviously, there's still plenty of time to get on track.
And here's Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. Turner, a screen on Dort. Dort against Mathurin. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
Here's Williams. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to the right wing. Williams from long range. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton on the wing. And it's off from three-point range.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrated. He's got to take a back seat right now. When you're ice cold, you can't just keep gunning.
Now here's Nembhard. The 3, Mathurin. Dort grabs the miss. Outside, Williams. A minute 39 left in the first quarter to end the drought. Again, the miss by Williams.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And it comes off a good pass. Clearly, Mathurin has been well coached on when to give it up.
Thunder trail by 4. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And Mark Dagnall has called a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. New group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Wiggins comes in for Chet Holmgren. Joe's checked in for Dort. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. A big group substitution here for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Matherin. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Halliburton. So it's Oklahoma City now. 4-point game. Caruso, the pass to Joe. Lets it go from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
McConnell outside. Pass to Toppin. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Clock at 6. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Offensive board. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Williams passes to Wiggins. Now Joe. Outside, Williams. Unloads. That has to be encouraging. Sinking one after missing his first 5.
And the vision is far past his years. Williams with great decision-making.
McConnell outside to the inside. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Substitution on the court.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Pacers out in front, up by 1. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And the energy is palpable in this arena. Welcome back to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take on Indiana so far?
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. They trail by 1 on the court for the Pacers. Second quarter underway. We've got Thomas Bryant. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Toppin in at the 4-man position. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Right side, Neesmith. Halliburton on the wing. 5 points in the game.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance. Pretty consistent.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game.
Allowing for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And he drops the first.
Seems like Halliburton is always looking to do a little more, always making the extra effort. That's fairly rare.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. It's blocked. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. McConnell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Neesmith. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
When you're wide open like that, no need to fade away.
Here's Wiggins. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Wiggins has gotten his first points in this one. Indiana leading. McConnell left side. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. Williams grabs the board. The Thunder have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Caruso misses. The Pacers shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Halliburton for 3. Isaiah Joe is going to pick up the foul here. That'll be a second foul of the game.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lou Dort comes in for Joe. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Nesmith. Here's McConnell. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field. And it's Dort with the ball for the Thunder. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. The Pacers have got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Here's McConnell. Good work defensively by Caruso. Oklahoma City trailing. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And another miss by Oklahoma City. Halliburton surveys the floor. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Dort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And I think Lou Dort is a textbook example of a high-effort player. He is just relentless on both ends, constantly looking for ways to make a difference.
It's his first trip to the line. And it's tied up with that one. Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Jalen Williams comes in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam, he's checked in for Indiana. Matherin comes in for Halliburton. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. We've got 1:55 left in the second quarter. Nembhard outside. From outside the arc. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Outside, Williams. Back to Holmgren. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the high post. And that one comes up a bit short.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. The game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down.
Now here's Siakam. He's scoreless. 2 open that time. Made it look easy. And the Pacers lead by 4.
Born in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam is yet another great NBA player out of Africa.
Here's Williams. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
McConnell passes to Turner. We've got 33 seconds left in the second period. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Here's Williams. Siakam pulls down the board. For Indiana, they've gotten only 2 of 8 field goals to go in the second. Pass to Mathurin. Now here's Siakam. No good on the triple. Dort outside. And no good. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Pacers out in front, leading by just 2. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And as we welcome you to halftime, without question, Game 2 has been a battle for the Indiana Pacers.
Playoff atmosphere, hostile environment, man. They're handling the pressure, putting themselves in a good spot to win.
Hard to focus with thousands of fans screaming at you. They've stayed in it. They've stayed confident. Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, everyone is talking about their Game 1 victory. You think they can take the first 2 on the road?
Well, props to them for getting it done, and that first game especially. I think they can do it again, Ernie.
Well, they'll have to keep up that intensity, play sharp, and if they can, wow, headed home up 2-0. They'll be sitting in a great, great spot.
They would indeed. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. Boy, you gotta like what Tyrese Halliburton has done in this game.
And if he felt any pressure coming into this game, he sure hasn't shown it. What a sensational start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Some serious height in the middle. Holmgren the 4, Hartenstein the 5. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group from Mark Daigneault starting the second half.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Now here's Mathurin. Off the mark there with a 3.
He had more than enough room to hit that, just couldn't make it happen.
Pass to Dort. Inside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No good. That would have tied it. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. The lead is 2. Here's Siakam. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Mr. Bunny. Those are the shots you've got to convert.
For the tie. Mathurin with a rebound. Mathurin's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Coming out stone cold here. Sometimes the break will do that to you.
Pass to Halliburton. Williams grabs the board.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Hartenstein. And he hits it to tie the game.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
For Indiana, they've gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Siakam. Launches a three. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Oh, man, what happened at halftime? Since then, they're 0 for 4.
Williams against Matherin for the lead. Williams misses.
Halftime didn't do them any favors offensively. They've missed 4 of their last 5 shots.
Here's Halliburton. The finish inside from Halliburton.
They can finally relax after missing their first 4 shots to start this half.
Pass to Hartenstein. It's stolen. To the paint. And the dunk by Halliburton.
High energy throw down that time by Halliburton, not wasting any time or motion.
Now Williams. Now Holmgren. There's the triple. The Pacers pull it in. Matherin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Nembhard. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Again, Halliburton missing.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Down low. Chet not messing around inside.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. And here's Halliburton. Lets the 3 fly. Another miss by Halliburton.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since.
Here's Dort. That shot is off. Nice D from Nembhard. Indiana's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Turner, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 3-pointer, Halliburton. Another miss by Halliburton.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Nembhard outside. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. There's a screen by Turner. And here's Siakam for 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Hartenstein's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. For the lead. The focus from Holmgren there.
A beautiful finish through contact. That's the dog in Holmgren.
Outside Matherin. Back to Halliburton. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Turner. Good work defensively by Hartenstein. Williams against Halliburton. Williams misses.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
The third quarter comes to a close. Thunder out in front, up 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And we're back, folks. Thanks for joining us on this Memorial Day NBA Hoops extravaganza. On the court for the Pacers, they've got Aaron Nesmith, Obi Toppin out there with Thomas Bryant. Then there's T.J. McConnell, and it's Halliburton in at the 2.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Here's Joe, following the bucket by the Pacers. Pass to Caruso. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. 5 on the clock. The rebound by Nesmith.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. Sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Thunder with a lead. Wiggins with a screen on McConnell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and he gets it to go.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Now here's Halliburton. From the line, Caruso grabs the board. Thunder leading by 4. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the 4th. Lets it fly. Williams misses. The Pacers have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Toppin passes to Bryant. Now Nesmith. 3-pointer. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist. Nesmith's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And we've got a timeout call by Mark Daigneault. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Williams. Chet Holmgren comes in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lou Dort in for Joe. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Turner, he's checked in for Bryant. Siakam comes in for Toppin. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. And it's Nembhard in for McConnell. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. PA?
And Allie, thank you for that.
Stepping up to secure the board, he just wanted it more.
3-pointer Mathurin. Another 3 for Indiana.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Over to the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. Oh, the determination from Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Halliburton pass to Nembhard. Here's Mathurin. And the layup falls. And the Pacers lead by 2.
No, it's early in his career, but Mathurin already knocked him down several big shots late.
Holmgren with a screen on Halliburton. Unloads from 13. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Pacers have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the 4th. Halliburton on the wing. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Halliburton's shot is good.
What a big-time play by Tyrese Halliburton. Simply putting his team on his back.
Shot from the mid-range. Ooh, another miss by Gilgeous-Alexander. Indiana on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Nembhard. Mathurin with the ball. Here's Siakam. It's covered by Holmgren. Siakam, no good. Looking to get it going. And Williams punches it home.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Now here's Siakam. Shoots over Holmgren. Siakam, no good. There's 57 seconds left in the game.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game.
Yes.
Siakam with it. To the middle. Here's Turner. The layup off target. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that misses. That would have put him up. They can't afford to waste this shot.
Moments like this are what it's all about.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock.
It's the fire he's playing with that has him leading the team in rebounds.
And I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. An excellent opportunity here.
Seizing the lead right now would be huge.
To take the lead. Missed it! And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Nembhard. Oh, it's off the mark. Here we go to overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back with you shortly. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. Here we go. Halliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position. Now here's Siakam. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Mathurin. The 3. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dort, left side. Pass to Hartenstein. Dort outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Halliburton. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Indiana shooting a low 28% so far in this one. Turner passes to Nembhard. Turner, a screen on Gordon. The shot by Nembhard, no good. And for the Thunder, they're shooting a low 30% from the floor. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. To take the lead. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. And the Thunder lead by 2. Indiana's gone 0 for 2 from deep. Not what they need this overtime. Here's Siakam. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Holmgren's got his 6th rebound on the night. Dort with it. Halliburton picks him up. Williams misses. The Pacers have gone 0 for 3 here in this overtime period. Pass to Nembhard. To the inside. Siakam. Williams grabs the board. For Oklahoma City, they've got 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. Looking to get back on track. Second chance effort. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Gilgeous-Alexander against Halliburton. And that one hits the back iron. Outside, Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good.
No fear in the eyes of Gilgeous Alexander. His guys believe in his ability to come up big.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game.
Right now are your start chasers. Let them hear it. On the board is your high
Nimhart. Pass to Siakam. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And here are the Thunder now. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First person on the foul. First team foul.
And it's Dort with the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They lead by 4. Here's Gilgeous Alexander. And Gilgeous Alexander missing.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Nimhart. And they recover it. Three-pointer Matherin. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Stein taking 2 shots. Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts him up 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Unflappable. This guy relishes being the man to put the game away.
Indiana calls timeout. Just 4 seconds left in the OT period. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
You know what? I'm sure crazier things have happened, or maybe not. It's a long shot, though.
Three-pointer, Halliburton. Oh, the trifecta!
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
2 shots. Shooting 2.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. And he's able to hit the second one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so the big win by Oklahoma City in a tight game. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
That concludes game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. So long, everybody.